When Dorothy awoke, sunlight streamed through the trees. Toto was already chasing birds, and the Scarecrow stood patiently in his corner, just as she had left him. Dorothy said they must find water, and though the Scarecrow wondered why flesh required so much care, he admired that brains made it worthwhile. They soon found a clear spring. Dorothy washed, drank, and ate her breakfast, noticing with worry that the bread in her basket was nearly gone. Just as they were returning to the yellow brick road, a deep groan echoed through the forest. Following the sound, Dorothy discovered a man made entirely of tin standing frozen beside a tree, axe raised in mid-swing. He explained that his joints were rusted and begged for oil. Dorothy ran to his cottage for an oil can, and with careful help from the Scarecrow, she oiled his neck, arms, and legs until he could move freely again. The Tin Woodman thanked them gratefully and listened as Dorothy explained their journey to see the Great Oz. When he heard the Scarecrow hoped for brains, the Tin Woodman asked if Oz might give him a heart. Dorothy thought it likely, and soon the Tin Woodman joined their party, carrying his axe and asking Dorothy to keep the oil can in her basket. As they walked, he cleared blocked paths with ease. When the Scarecrow fell into a hole, the Tin Woodman remarked that brains were not everything. He confessed that though he once had both brains and a heart, he would choose a heart above all else and promised to tell his story. As they walked, the Tin Woodman told how he had once been a happy woodcutter in love with a beautiful Munchkin girl. A wicked spell enchanted his axe, causing it to cut off his limbs one by one. Each time, a tinsmith replaced them with tin. At last, even his body and head were made of tin, and though he survived, he lost his heart, and with it, his ability to love. Rust finally trapped him in the forest for a year until Dorothy rescued him. During that long stillness, he realized the greatest loss was not his flesh, but his heart. So he resolved to ask Oz for one. As they continued through the forest, wild growls echoed around them. Suddenly, a great lion leapt into the road, striking the Scarecrow and knocking over the Tin Woodman. Toto ran forward bravely, and Dorothy, fearless for her dog, slapped the lion on the nose. To her surprise, the lion admitted he was a coward. Though feared as king of beasts, he lacked courage and lived in shame. When he heard the others were going to Oz to ask for brains, a heart, and a way home, he wondered if Oz might give him courage too. Dorothy welcomed him warmly, and the lion joined their company. As night fell, they camped beneath a tree. The Tin Woodman wept after accidentally killing a beetle, rusting his jaws until the Scarecrow oiled them. The lion hunted quietly, the Scarecrow gathered nuts, and Dorothy slept warmly, watched over by her strange but loyal friends. The next day, the travelers reached a deep ditch crossing the road. The lion bravely leapt across with the Scarecrow, then carried Dorothy and Toto, and finally the Tin Woodman, resting between jumps. Deeper in the forest, they heard of the fearsome Kalidahs, monsters with bear bodies and tiger heads. Soon they faced another gulf, too wide even for the lion. The Scarecrow devised a plan. The Tin Woodman chopped down a tree to form a bridge. As they crossed, the Kalidahs appeared and charged. The lion roared fiercely, then crossed the tree. Just as the beasts followed, the Tin Woodman chopped away the trunk, and the monsters fell into the chasm below. Shaken but safe, the group hurried on. Dorothy grew tired and rode on the lion's back. At last the forest thinned, and they reached a wide river. Beyond it lay a beautiful land, green fields, fruit trees, and sunshine, where the yellow brick road continued. The Tin Woodman began building a raft, and though night fell before it was finished, Dorothy slept peacefully, dreaming of the Emerald City and the wizard who might grant them all what they most desired.